Hi guys, it's Jimmy, and today I was going to run through all the watches that I've acquired during 2021. Um, so what I've got is off the left side, I've got my little book here that I write down all my purchases in. Um, just a good way to keep track of my collection. Um, so I just have the date, what the watch is, where I bought it from, how much it cost, and then after beneath that I'll put a traded section in case I've traded it, just to put down where I traded it for how much and all that kind of thing. So it's a good way of keeping a nice little diary on your collection. And so what I'll do is I'll just start from the start of the year and start with my first purchase of 2021 and run through till current right now, which is 19th of December. So here we go. So the first one was bought on the 18th of February, and that's a 2004 Rolex Sea Dweller, excuse me. So this is a full set watch, beautiful condition. Doesn't show in here. It's got a little bit of patina to the bezel insert. Gorgeous piece. So we'll put that up in the top corner. We'll see if we can fit them all on this nice book. All right. So just turn the page here. Okay, so the second one was on the 19th of March, and that was a 2021 two-tone Daytona with the white dial. So the watches I bought this year, some of them are mine, some of them were gifts for the family. So there's that. Then we go to same day, 19th of March. Picked up a 1959 Rolex Oyster Perpetual 36mm Air King, the super precision dial, and that's a reference 5504. One of my favorite vintage pieces. I love this watch. It's got a later 70s bracelet on it, but as for the case, the dial and hands, everything is really pristine. Beautiful condition. That loud jingly bracelet. Then we go to 8th of April. So it's a 1979 Rolex Air King 34mm. And it's got a logo dial. Pull interdrill dial on this one. So yeah, I've done videos on these watches. If you want to go back and look. Awesome logo. So what's the reference? It's a 5500. And one of the very few watches that I bought from overseas. Kind of thing that's not easily found in Australia. So that. And I'll skip the next one. There's some other watches I've got this year too, but they're put away in boxes and things. They're only lesser expensive things. Like one of them was a little Russian watch. I couldn't be bothered finding it. These next couple in the book are another Russian pocket watch. All right, then we move to the 14th of May. And where is it? I've got this beauty, a 1950s. So that's a Angelus date alarm. It's an interesting one. I believe that the watch was like a traveling alarm clock, because the back of it folds open so you can stand it up. And I think these cases were made later on and they were sort of retrofitted. I love the patina on the dial. I'll put that one off to the side, it'll take up too much room. Then we go to still 14th of May, same day I picked up a 1970s, it's a TV dial Omega Seamaster. Just a nice little honest watch. Doesn't look like it's ever been polished. Pretty cool. Then we go to the current 2021 Rolex No Date Submariner, which I daily wear. So there it is. And it's due for its daily wash. I'll pull those bits of plastic off, they're getting dirt underneath. Doesn't look too flash. Great watch. So much more comfortable than the Deep Sea that I was wearing. Yeah, what can I say? No Date Sub. Pretty damn good watch. Okay, then we got a bit serious. It was the 15th of July and I bought my first Patek Philippe. So it was the reference 5196R. So it's the rose gold Calatrava with the manual wind. I'm trying to remember what the caliber movement is. I think it's a 215 or something like that. Anyway, it's just next level refinement. Kind of hard to pick up on the screen, but just an amazing piece. Yeah, it was a big day. Actually, the day I went and picked that up, we were going into lockdown in a matter of hours, so I had to just run in and quickly grab it. It was exciting, but at the same time, it was all rushed. Anyway, what have we got? 31st of July, and we have a 36mm Rolex Palm motif date just on the Jubilee, which is here. That dial is stunning. Okay. Then we go to the current 36mm Explorer 1. So that's the reference 124270. And here it is. Sized to me. It's more bracelet than watch. Gotta be honest, I haven't worn it much. I do like it though. Okay, next page. All right. Then we go to the current Rolex Date Just 41, steel and yellow gold with a fluted bezel and the mother of pearl diamond dial. So it's on the Jubilee. This one right here. Stunning dial. And what's next? Okay, next one was a clock, but I thought I'd include it anyway. So an Audemars Piguet clock. So it's just an alarm clock, like for your desk or your side table or whatever. It's in new old stock condition, so I haven't used it. It's just sitting in the box. It's got a battery in it. It's running, but yeah. I've done a video on that as well if you want to see. So there's that. Then next page. All right, then we go to the 12th of November, and I was lucky enough to somehow acquire this. So this is the blue dial Aquanaut. It's the 42.2mm in white gold. Yeah, this is just a stunning watch. So so it's yeah, what was the reference of this one? 5168, I believe. And G for the white gold. Stunning watch. I've been wearing it a fair bit, just carefully, as you can see. I'm so scared to scratch this thing. Its refinement is so amazing, but so subtle at the same time. Unless you see it with the naked eye, it's just hard to appreciate how amazing it is. Because it can come off as just a very plain watch. But once you've been collecting long enough, you can really appreciate this. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Anyway, I don't know if I was just lucky or, yeah, I was very excited to get that watch. Then on the 20th of November, I haven't shown these ones yet on my channel, but picked up this. So I've got the Rolex GMT Master 2 in the configuration that's called the Bat Girl. Don't particularly love that name, but whatever, that's the nickname. My son more or less told me straight up, "Oh, Dad, that's my favorite." And I said, "You can have it, but you got to hand me over the last watch that I got him was it was the red Sea Dweller 43. I said, "If you're willing to hand that one back, you can have this." And he didn't think about it long. He went and got it, handed it over, and yeah, so he's taken this now. I took back the 43 Sea Dweller. And then, some of you guys might cringe a bit when you see this one. Just lucky again. I did ask a few years ago about this watch, but then just let it go, didn't worry about it because they're so hyped up. And yeah, I guess it was my turn. Ceramic Daytona, the black dial. Just picked this up, when was it? Last week. I haven't actually written it down, I can't remember what date it was. So, yeah, that's that. Most people prefer the ceramic bezel. It's gorgeous. There's something about my pre-ceramic that I appreciate a little bit more. I don't know if it's just I like the steel bezel. The subdials pop a little bit more on the pre-ceramic. These subdials are a little bit more satin finish, where they're more of a high polish on the pre-ceramic. Anyway, that's that. Now, as for my favorite out of the bunch, I must say, because it's so flamboyant, I love this thing. This is, yeah, it's next level. Yeah, guys that haven't been in it for a long time are going to go, "Oh, this is just, too much." But it's kind of like a full circle thing. There was a time where I wouldn't even consider anything like this. And now, because you don't want everything being too vanilla, it's great to have a bit of contrast in your collection. And even though it's heavily Rolex, these things I've showed you, heavily Rolex inspired, this is a sort of a unique version. And I challenge you to find another person wearing the same watch. You go around wearing these, every second guy's got one on. But this kind of stuff is just, it's rare. That's what I've picked up this year. I mean, overall, the one that gave me the most wow factor, because I just never thought it would eventuate, is this. Yeah, the 5168G. And because it's in white gold, you wear it and you just feel like you're wearing a steel watch, because it's not all that heavy. It's got weight because you feel the gold, but because it's the rubber strap, it's not that heavy. And unless people know what they're looking at, they just don't pick up on it. put this, I've only had one guy pick up on it, and he was really flipping out over it. But yeah, otherwise, no one has a second look, unless you're in the right kind of place, you know, somewhere where there's more or less a lot of money getting thrown around, then people might have more of an idea. But there is one more watch. Just picked it up this week, and I've put it on Instagram, but I'll show it on here. It's this little new old stock 1965 Humphrey B. Bear watch with the strap that matches his. He wore like a vest that was coloured like this, and a popular Australian children's television program back in the day. Yeah, still got the original caseback sticker. Such a cool piece. Bought it for my wife. She loved Humphrey. I remember watching them when I was little too. A great program. And this cost $65. And whether you're spending $65 or $65,000, I'll get the same buzz. This was such a good find. I was really excited. I have found them before, but in really bad condition. And to find a new old stock one, I mean, it looks like it was made yesterday for something from 1965. Strap is perfect. So, video's getting a bit long. I don't know if I made any mistakes, just rambling on for so long, but that is what I've collected this year. It's a little bit crazy. Yeah, I think my wife even thinks I'm getting a bit out of control. I tend to agree with her, but to be honest, it just sped up this year. I started getting offered some nice things, and whether they're vintage or new, yeah, I just didn't want to pass on them. Look, outside of taking care of my family, it's the one thing I do. I don't, you know, I don't look for things to do on my own. I like to, yeah, do anything I can with my wife and kids. And this is the only selfish sort of thing I do, my collecting. So, hey, everyone's got some kind of thing they like to do. This is mine. So, yeah, I don't even know how many pieces it was. Was it 3, 6, 13, 14 pieces? Let's say roughly one a month. Probably too much, but as you know, with collecting, this many come in, some always leave as well. I've kept absolutely everything. I've sold a small handful of pieces, and yeah, that's all there is, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and if I don't make another one before Christmas and New Year, have a happy Christmas and a prosperous New Year, and yeah, I wish you all the best. So till next time, take care.